Hey everybody, this is Mr. Davis. Welcome to Hiatus Lesson Green Level Week 7. Wow, we've been doing this for a long time. I hope you're enjoying it. Today we're going to start with Phonics Review. Okay, welcome to Week 7 Phonics Review lesson. Today we're going to learn a few more two-letter sounds. Okay, and our first two-letter sound today is O and O. When we have two O's together, we don't read it ah. Okay, we can actually read it two ways. The first one we're going to look at is ooh. Ooh. Let's take a look at a word. Okay, here we have R. Did you see those two together? R. Art. Go back to the beginning. Cart. Cartoo. Cartoon. One more time. R. Art. Cart. Cartoo. Cartoon. Do you know cartoons? Anime. Okay. The other way to read O-O is Very easy sound. You don't have to move anything. Okay? When we have the two O's together, you can either read it ooh like we did before, or The problem is, we don't know which one. You'd have to remember the pronunciation for each word you learn. Let's look at an example. Ook. Go back to the beginning. Book. Okay, so remember the first half, book. The second half, op, shop. Put the two words together, bookshop. One more time. Ook, book, op, shop. Together, bookshop. Very good. Next, we have the sound O. To make the sound O, we write it with an O and an A. Okay, so be careful. It doesn't sound like ah. It sounds like O. Together, O. Okay, let's look at a word. O, oat. Go back. Loat. Float. Floaty. Floating. 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 Let's try it one more time. O, oat. Go back. Loat. All the way back. Float. Floaty. Floating. Very good. Now the ing is very common in English. It's pronounced ing. Okay, we learned the ng doesn't sound ng. It's ing. Floating. Very good. We can write the O sound one more way. O-W. Okay, this is pronounced O. Okay, let's look at a word. Add. Go to the beginning. Shad. Shadow. Shadow. Terrific. Next, we're looking at the English sound A. Okay, just like the alphabet A, B, C. A. Okay, to write A, we spell it with A and I together. Okay, be careful. It's not I, it's A. A. And our word is ale, rail, trail, trailer. One more time. Ale, rail, trail, trailer. Very good. Now, we can also write the A sound another way. A-Y. A and Y also can be read A. Let's take a look at a word. A. Go back. Lay. All the way to the beginning. Play. Player. A, lay, play, player. Just like a baseball player, a soccer player. Very good. Okay, that is going to do it for this week's phonics review. Make sure you come back next week for our very last phonics review lesson. Okay, next on our program we have Puppet Theater.
Excuse me? Yes? Where's the bus stop? Go straight for 2 blocks. It's on the left. Thank you very much. You're welcome.
Let's watch it again.
Excuse me? Yes? Where's the bus stop? Go straight for 2 blocks. It's on the left. Thank you very much. You're welcome.
This time you take the part of Jenny.
Excuse me? Where's the bus stop? Thank you very much.
Let's try it one more time with no hints.
Excuse me? Where's the bus stop? Thank you very much.
This time you take the part of Mom.
Yes? Go straight for 2 blocks. It's on the left. You're welcome.
Let's try it one more time with no hints.
Yes? Go straight for 2 blocks. It's on the left. You're welcome.
Since today is probably our last video lesson, let's have a special bonus phonics review. Okay, welcome to our last phonics review lesson. Okay, our first 2-letter sound is O and U. Now in Japanese, if we read this in Romaji, it would sound like O. But in English, it sounds like ow, ow. Notice your mouth is very big like apple, ah, and it gets small, ow, ow. Okay, let's take a look at a word. Ow, out, go to the beginning, pout, pouty, pouting. One more time. Ow, out, pout, pouty, pouting. Very good. Now we can also write the ow sound with an O and a W. And remember last week we learned OW has an O sound, but it can also be read with an ow sound. Let's look at an example. Ow. Okay, go back. Low. All the way to the beginning. Flow. Flower. One more time. Ow. Low. Flow. Flower. Terrific. Okay, we've seen several ways to make the sound. We learned ER, IR, UR, Today we're going to learn one more, OR. Okay, now we've learned OR, but we can also read this Let's take a look. Oct, docked, doctor. One more time. oct, doct, doctor. Very good. AW. AW gives Japanese students a hard time. Okay? It's not pronounced ow, it's pronounced ah, just like octopus. Let's take a look. E, C, sees, seesaw. E, C, ah, saw. Put them together, seesaw. AU has the same pronunciation. It's not ow, it's ah, like octopus. Let's take a look. Ah, all, alt, fault. Okay, now be careful. Almost all Japanese have trouble with these. Okay, how do we say hachigatsu? It's ah, og, aga, august, August. Okay, but most Japanese people say August. No, that's not correct. Ah, og, aga, August, August. Hey guys, welcome to Hiatus Lesson Green Level Sentence Diagramming Week 7. For the past 6 weeks, we've been learning how to diagram English sentences so that we can understand how sentences are constructed. I know I promised that last week was going to be our last sentence diagramming lesson, but then I remembered one more topic that we really should explore. That topic is contractions. Contractions are commonly used in informal and spoken English. A contraction is where we shorten a word or phrase by leaving out one or more of the sounds. When diagramming, these sounds are not left out. Let's take a look. There are 2 kinds of words that are often contracted in English. The first are helping verbs. Be, have, will. Be is a special case. It can be contracted as either a full verb or a helping verb. Have can be a full verb or a helping verb, but it is only contracted when being used as a helping verb. Will is only a helping verb. Here are some contractions of the be verb. In I am, the A is left out, I'm. He is, the I is omitted, he's. They are, the A is left out, they're. That is, the I is left out, that's. In the space where the letter has been left out, we write an apostrophe. The apostrophe is the same shape as a comma, but the comma goes at the bottom of the word, while the apostrophe goes at the top of the word. The past tense forms of the be verb are usually not contracted. Here are some contractions of the have helping verb. In I have, the HA is left out, I've. He has, the HA is omitted, he's. We had, the HA is left out, we'd. The have helping verb can be contracted in both the present and past tenses. Be careful, he's can be the contraction for either he has or he is. The grammar of the sentence will tell you which. Here are some contractions of the will helping verb. In I will, the WI is left out, I'll. She will, the WI is omitted, she'll. You would, the W-O-U-L is left out. You'd. The will helping verb can be contracted in both the present and past tenses. The past tense of will is would. Be careful. You'd can be the contraction for either you had or you would. The grammar of the sentence will tell you which. The other kind of word that is often contracted is the negative adverb not. The negative adverb can be contracted with these helping verbs: be, do, have, can, will. Here are the possible contractions using not. For the be verb, we have isn't, aren't, wasn't, weren't. Notice there isn't a contraction for am not. Instead, the contraction for I would be I'm not. For the do verb, we have don't, doesn't, didn't. For the have verb, we have haven't, hasn't, hadn't. Can and will only have one form in the present tense, so it is can't and couldn't for can, and won't and wouldn't for will. Notice how in will not, the I changes to an O to make won't. There's one more common contraction that doesn't fit the patterns we've been talking about. The imperative verb let's is a contraction of let us. It's used to introduce a suggestion or gentle command. It's a little bit complicated, so we're not going to practice diagramming this phrase. All right. Let's practice diagramming a few contractions. Let's diagram this sentence, Saburo isn't here. Our subject is Saburo, and the verb is. Not is the adverb that modifies is. Notice we write the whole word, not just the contraction. Here tells where Saburo is, so it also acts as an adverb modifying is. Very easy. Let's try another one. Here our sentence is, the teacher won't tell me. Teacher is the subject. Remember that won't is a contraction for will not, so our verb is will tell. The indirect object is me. The article the modifies teacher, and the adverb not modifies the verb will tell. So, the key to diagramming contractions is you have to expand the contraction back to the words it was made from. Then it's very easy. Let's try a quiz. Diagram these sentences in your notebook. Pause the video while you work. Number 1. Number 2. Number 3. Number 4. Number 5. All right, how did you do? It's pretty simple, right? Let's check our answers. Number 1. This is a very simple sentence. The contraction is that's, which is that is. That is the subject. The contraction in that's is the full verb is. Jacket is the object. My modifies jacket. Number 2. The contraction here is tests, which means test is. The subject is test. The verb is. Easy is an adjective, so it becomes the object complement after a diagonal line. The and math modify test. Number 3. Here, our contraction is can't, which is made from cannot. The subject is he. The verb is can do. It is the direct object. Not is the adverb that modifies the verb. Number 4. Here our contraction is didn't, which is did not. The subject is my. The verb is did give. You is the indirect object. Ticket is the direct object. Not modifies the verb, and the article the modifies the direct object. Number 5. Here, our contraction is I'm, which is I am. In this sentence, am is a helping verb, so it goes together with eating. Am eating. I is the subject, and Kit Kat is the object. The article a modifies the object. Okay, I promise that is our last look at sentence diagramming. I hope it was helpful. Look forward to seeing you all in the classroom from June 1st. Until then, have fun, take care, and keep safe. Bye-bye.